The first 2-3 games, that's fine. But you're 12 games in, you've got to have some sort of rhythm, and he doesn't have a rhythm.
The question no one's talking about: how do they fix this mess?
You can only imagine what's going through the kid's head.
Right? Am I right or am I wrong?
I had him a top 3 team, honestly.
I had him a top 5.
Welcome to Dummies on the Hardwood. I'm back, unfiltered and better than ever. We're talking about 2 big stories. We got the Orlando Magic, and we're right. Desmond Bane, 4 first-round picks, ain't looking so good. And also, Nico Harrison, who I'm going to take the bold step. I think he's the unfortunate scapegoat.
Think he's the unfortunate scapegoat?
Yeah, so
I'm going to have to agree with that.
We'll get into this all in this episode today.
All right, yeah, but before we start, man, we want to give a big shout out to everybody who's been following us. Continue to show the support. We are on YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, any platform, you name it, we're on it. Go ahead and follow us, team. Dummies on the Hardwood.
And we want to give a shout out to Super Mario Hoopers. Thank you for having us on your episode last night. Thank you again. And if you're new to our channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Yes, sir. Let's get going, Isaac. What you got going, bro? What are we talking about?
And also, I'm going to win the tournament with Super Mario Hoops. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, cool story, bro. Cool story, bro. I mean, I can't speak for your Mavericks, though. But we'll talk about that later.
That's a low blow, but I wouldn't be talking Boston's in a much better place.
We're way better than the Celtics Lakers.
All right.
We're better than that.
So let's start with the Orlando Magic. They were supposed to be a top three team in the East, one of the powerhouses in the East. They were supposed to be up there with Cleveland, who looks like a joke, the New York Knicks, who look lost at times, and the Magic, because they have 2 All-Stars with Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Desmond Bane was supposed to be that piece, but just like the Rockets, they still need a point guard. So far, it's not working out, guys.
Orlando was supposed to be the OKC of the East. Can you believe that?
I don't know who said that, but that's a horrible take.
Terrible.
I mean,
come on, man. But look, let's be real. If you're going to trade 4 first-round picks for a player who came and played defense, I mean, come on. He came and created his own shot. You know, and you signed Tyus Jones, but you know how many minutes he's playing? He's only playing 12 minutes a game.
He kind of looks lost, unfortunately, because I don't know what it was. Like Memphis, he looked great. I think it was the system and the players around him. They hide his defensive flaws. I don't know what it was, but the Magic should be able to replicate that, but they're really struggling.
No, the Magic
if you just look at Tyus Jones' stats, he's averaging 2.8 assists, I believe, right now.
Wow.
Barely 3 assists per game. You know, and the Magic are a bottom 3rd offense.
Yeah.
They're a bottom 3rd offense. So you're gonna see why Tyus Jones has low assists, because nobody's making their shots.
That's been the recurring theme for the Magic. What's been their problem? Not the defensive end, the offensive end.
They cannot shoot the ball.
Paolo Banchero is a very inconsistent version of Carmelo Anthony.
Damn, that's bold. I mean,
I'm just saying.
25% from 3 this year before he went down with injury, and he's hurt.
It was just announced today that he has a groin stain. I mean, stain. Wow. Yeah, I wish it was a stain.
Welcome back, guys.
Groin strain, which is, didn't he have that last year too? Was it the same injury?
I think he did at some point.
Groin,
so I'm gonna make a bold take. I'm gonna stand by this. I think the Magic are better without Paolo. I think they're better with Franz Wagner because he plays all around. He has the ball. He plays defense, and I just feel with Paolo, like, if he's not scoring, he only rebounds. He doesn't really play defense, but I think Franz does a little bit of everything. He shoots, he can facilitate, he can drive. But I think the Magic will be better off with Paolo on the bench and Franz Wagner being the number 1 option.
So if you were to trade one player right now between Franz and Paolo, who are you trading?
I'm trading Paolo in a heartbeat.
You're trading Paolo?
I'm trading Paolo because Franz has been that consistent player. Yes, he's kind of struggled with the shooting, but he's multi-dimensional. He can score, he can assist, he can create, he can drive, he can draw fouls. What can Paolo really do any of that? He can rebound, he can score, but other than that, what else can he do?
All right, how about this? How about we backtrack a little bit, all right? First things first. What in the world is going on in Orlando? What do you guys single-handedly think the problem is in Orlando?
Well, there's a report that there's a growing rift between the coach and Paolo Banchero, too. So that's another thing well, obviously, winning cures everything, but if they're losing, obviously there's going to be the blame game. And unfortunately, it's always the scapegoat that it's going to be probably the coach. And they're going to listen to the superstar. They want to keep the superstar happy because in a player-empowered league, Adam Silver, even though it's a joke, they're going to want to keep their superstar.
But I just want to tell you guys a quick stat. You know what Jamal Mosley's coaching stat record is as of right now?
What is it?
144 wins, 184 losses.
Are you serious?
Yeah, granted, his first 2-3 years in Orlando, it's kind of been up and down, and I get it, right? You're still understanding the team and stuff. But you've been here now for a good time, and I have not seen any development within that offense. There's nothing. Now, you can sit here and blame management for not making the necessary moves. They did make the moves. You got Tyus Jones. That was the whole purpose. You traded 4 first-round picks, by the way, which looks really bad. 4 first-round picks, because if Memphis slips up and say they decide to be a lottery team, guess what? That pick is gone. So, I don't know. I mean, it's a struggle to watch them play at times.
The way things look like in Memphis, they're looking like a lottery team, and it might benefit them.
Yeah, I mean, I want to go back to that point because, I really do think that the issue with the Orlando Magic and particularly Desmond Bane is the lack of spacing. Let's be honest. Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero aren't going to be lights out shooters. They don't have respectable three-point percentages.
Best shooters, but they're decent.
He's 35%.
They're decent, but when defenses collapse, they're going to double Paolo and Franz. And they're going to close out on Bane.
But Bane is shooting 30% from 3.
Yeah, but
that's the thing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I guess my point is just that right now, with the lack of floor spacing, it forces teams to play up more on Desmond Bane and take away the low post offense from Paolo and Franz.
What offense do they have? Because when I look at this, it's only Paolo and Franz that are literally the team.
Literally.
That's it. Everybody else is maybe a solid 10 points per game, which I get, but you guys need more efficiency. You guys' 3-point shooting is garbage.
Might I add this is pretty much their core for the next few years.
I mean, and honestly, you overpaid Franz Wagner. That's just my opinion. You overpaid him. Isaac, don't start. Isaac,
he's not overpaid.
200.
You know who's overpaid? Jalen Suggs. He definitely.
Well, we can talk about that too. I'll agree with that.
All right, Franz is way more.
Dude, bro, you're paying Franz $220 million for an inconsistent 3-point jump shot.
Hey, he does other things.
Isaac,
I'd rather take him over Paolo.
I don't know about that. No, I'll give Paolo that money before I give it to Franz. That's just me.
Yeah.
Paolo's is bona fide. Here's the thing. Paolo is a superstar. That's without a doubt.
Yeah, he's a star.
No, he's not. He's a superstar. Franz Wagner is an all-star. So when you look at those two,
Franz Wagner's a star.
He's an all-star.
He's a star.
He's an all-star.
He's a star.
Okay, so he's an all-star.
Did you not remember the stretch that he went on a 3-game winning streak? Might I add you, he hit a 3-point game winner against the Lakers. Sorry, I don't mean to bring that up, but it was a nice streak without Paolo before he went out with injury as well.
Yeah, okay.
So,
But could he carry a team, though?
Yeah.
You think he carries a team?
Absolutely.
Oh, so Jason Tatum can carry a team?
Yeah, he's way better than Franz Wagner. Come on now.
Okay, we're not arguing.
I'm just saying.
We're not saying that Jason Tatum is a superstar.
Paolo can carry a team. You see how important Paolo is.
I agree with you. Paolo is the franchise for that team. I just don't think Franz is that star.
Well, look, I'm gonna tell you right now.
He's not that superstar.
I'm gonna tell you right now. If I'm building a franchise between these two, if I need to trade if I need a trade chip, I'm trading Franz.
100%.
I'm trading Franz.
100%.
Why give up Paolo? Paolo's the face of your franchise.
Right now, Paolo's looking like a light, poor man's version, unfortunately, of Carmelo Anthony. If his shot's not falling, he doesn't do much else besides rebound. Am I lying about that?
No, you're not wrong. But I mean,
at least Franz tries. He's an average defender, and he tries to affect the game in other ways. He doesn't let it get to him. He dishes out assists, creates offense. That's my thing with Franz. I like Franz. He's kind of like I said a few episodes ago, even though you baited me into he's like an Iguodala.
He's not an Iguodala. He said Iguodala. We need Iguodala. That's who the Magic need. They need some Andre Iguodala on their team. That's what they need. But I think the biggest problem is going back to their 4 unprotected first-round picks, and they lost KCP. We could argue the defense stinks.
Yeah,
the defense absolutely stinks.
You could actually argue that the Orlando Magic's team last season was probably their best team.
That was way better. I don't know why they had to blow it up.
Yeah,
I don't know why you traded for Desmond Bane.
Well, because what was the issue for Orlando last season? Shooting.
It's still a problem this year.
Yeah, and would you give up 4 first-round picks for Desmond Bane? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
That's a bad trade.
But, this trade may end up looking like what the Phoenix Suns did, because what the Magic basically communicated was, hey, we're going to push all our chips to the middle, and we're going to live with the results.
Hey, it's championship or bust.
And it's not.
Literally.
And it's not working right now.
It's failing.
It's not working. Yes, it's early on in the season. I get it, but just based off of what we're seeing, it's not working.
Currently, as we speak, they're 6-6. That's mediocre. They should be like, honestly, I had them higher than the Celtics.
I had them a top 3 team, honestly.
I had them a top 5.
I had them in the mid because I'm like, it's not going to work out with Desmond Bane. They still had the same issue. Tyus Jones should have helped with it, but in the end, it didn't really figure it out.
But that's the thing, is like, you make that move, you get the management does what they need to do. I don't think it's management at all at this point. I think it's just coaching. Honestly, if it's up to me, I think they need to move on from Jamal Mosley and get someone brand new.
I
would agree.
I think that's like an unfortunate take because
it's not unfortunate, man. It's the sad reality because like you've had 3-4 years with these 2 superstars or 2 stars on your team, and where have you gotten? Nowhere.
But you can't just be like, oh yeah, you got to fire the coach. Look at what management is doing. You gave up four first round picks to give up to get Desmond Bane.
But also too, like, you got to play the pieces that you're given.
I agree.
I would give them one more year, and if they don't make a move next summer in the offseason, then I'd probably
don't get me wrong.
that.
I think he's a great coach. I still think he's a really good coach.
He just needs the pieces. They need more shooting.
They need more. They need more deep. Yeah, they need more.
They need a damn point guard. That's what they need.
And finally he agrees with me.
What they need, what the Orlando Magic need, is more shooting, because Tyus Jones. We all know Tyus Jones is a way better player than this. 2.8 assists. I mean, come on now. Like, Tyus Jones is way better.
But it's utilizing those resources, like I was saying, utilizing those players that
look at the Heat.
And I can agree with you on that point where Jamal Mosley could tweak up the offense. Maybe get some spacing out there. Maybe run some more motion offense or something.
He's going to need to change the offense since Paolo's going to be out. But
it's going to be all around.
It'll be interesting. I think this will be good for the Magic. I think they'll move up to at least 4th, maybe 5th, because the East isn't that stacked.
Yeah.
And along with Jalen Brunson being out for probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks at the minimum.
That's going to take a huge hit.
And he's on my fantasy team too.
I still got Philly. I still got Philly coming out the East. I originally had New York, but I like Philly. I still got Philly.
Detroit.
No, I don't trust Detroit quite yet. I don't trust Detroit quite yet. They still.
I like Detroit.
That's nice.
They look
Tell
nice.
that to the big man down there, Jalen Duran.
I'm not going to deny it.
Rebounds.
I won't deny it.
Dark horse
I won't deny
MVP,
it.
Cade Cunningham.
Yeah,
he should be arguably top 2 with Luka.
He could.
He should be top 2 with Luka.
I can see
you
that.
can make a case for it. You could
definitely see that. For once, I agree with Isaac on that one.
Do we have any last comments on the Magic before we move on?
I mean,
to
look,
the main potatoes?
I just want to say for the Orlando Magic, like right now, it's too early to tell, but the early results are showing that this move could backfire.
It has backfired. What are you talking about? It's 12 games into the year.
Desmond Bane looks a little bit more comfortable.
Come on, man.
He's kind of being exposed on the defensive end. He's on the smaller side, unfortunately, so that's being exposed.
You trade for a guy who cannot create his own shot.
Hey, but we're
not disagreeing with you.
And his first 12 games, look, let's be real. 12 games, it's already more than enough time. The first 2-3 games, that's fine. But you're 12 games in, you've got to have some sort of rhythm, and he doesn't have a rhythm.
That's what I said about Cam Johnson last night, and you said the complete opposite.
What are you talking about?
That's true, you did say
you said the complete opposite about Cam Johnson.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, in this situation, Desmond Bane's better than Cam Johnson, so I mean, I expect more from Desmond Bane. Cam Johnson, I expect that from him. So they're two different players. They're two different players.
Remember, we were crazy because we called out the Magic, and they said, no, that'll make them better. A few months later.
I mean, I'm just going off based off what I'm seeing currently right now. Right now, as we speak, the Orlando Magic, it is looking like this trade backfired. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
But we'll see.
That's all I'm saying.
I think it'll go a little bit better with Franz.
Yeah, but I want to give it till the 40, 50 game mark, and we'll see.
That's too much. At least give it 20. That's too
20
much.
games in, then you start to figure out anything.
Yeah.
I mean, but look, like we talk about how bad management did for the Orlando Magic by mortgaging or gutting their whole future for like I said, a mediocre. I got nothing against Desmond Bane, but a guy who doesn't offer much besides scoring and maybe a little bit of defense. That's about it. But now we got to talk about the real thing we want to talk about. That's Nico Harrison. Isaac, I got to start with you, man. What? Explain to the whole world why Nico Harrison was fired, bro. Explain it. And Isaac's terms, okay?
Pretty much, he thought he was smarter than everyone in the room. He made a dumb decision, didn't really consult anyone. And then Patrick Dumont realized how bad of a decision it was and realized he shouldn't have listened to him, pretty much. But I think Nico Harrison's kind of an unfortunate scapegoat because, let's be honest, Patrick Dumont signed off on the Luka Doncic trade, and he apologized to that fan and said, I wasn't sure of who Luka was.
Yeah,
You're the owner. When you go into business, you should look into your assets and what exactly they mean to that city.
I think Dumont was lying, to be honest. I think he knew.
Yeah,
there is some sort of lying in there. So I think.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
But Nico, I think, pretty much he just wanted to show, I'm in charge. Luka's not in charge. I'm in charge of Dallas. He's not in charge.
But we all know the whole reason for the trade was concerned around Luka's weight problems, quote unquote.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
You remember Charles Barkley? He weighed almost 300 pounds.
But that's
dominated.
He's
dominated.
A superstar. He's a superstar. He's a once in a lifetime generational talent. And I know I said it way in the beginning when the trade first happened. I thought the Mavs won the trade. Now I got to walk back my words because now Anthony Davis is hurt. He's gaining weight. He's been eating too much Texas barbecue down there. I mean, I don't know what's going on, but Klay Thompson about to be traded.
Did you guys hear that Nico Harrison urged Anthony Davis to rush back, even though the Mavs medical team
to cover
told
for
him
his,
not to?
To cover for his butt,
there was a high chance that he would tear his Achilles like Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I mean,
Patrick Dumont actually put his foot down and said, "No, you're not rushing back."
Yeah, I wanted to piggyback off what you mentioned about Nico Harrison being the scapegoat, because at the bottom line, at the end of the day, the owner is the one that's going to call the shots, whether or not that trade is going to go through or not. Yeah. Like Patrick Dumont, first of all, I feel like that's BS that he didn't know who Luka Doncic was. He knew who he was.
Honestly, no, he didn't know. The man said Shaq had one of the best work ethics and said it was better than Luka Doncic.
I still think on some level that he knew.
He probably did.
He knew who Luka Doncic was. I just don't.
You mean the NBA?
Yeah, I just don't understand why, as an owner, you would trade one of the best players to play right now, one of the top 5 players in the game right now, Luka Doncic. So I don't think the blame should 100% go to Nico. I think the blame should go on Patrick Dumont.
I think it goes both ways. Nico for absolutely even describing that idea to Patrick Dumont, and for Patrick Dumont not doing his research. Because he's an owner, and you're supposed to trust your general manager. Oh, he knows what he's doing. He obviously did not know. He just wanted to get rid of Luka. He wanted to show, I'm Dallas. I'm in charge. That was pretty much a power move, honestly.
There's just no trust. There's just no trust between both parties.
I mean,
all the way from the top down to Nico, down to the player.
I think that they're just doing damage control because even Cooper Flag's mom, even on Twitter, said Cooper Flag doesn't deserve this, which he doesn't. He's the number 1 pick. He's learning into it. He doesn't.
I mean, but
And Nico had to open his mouth and say defense wins championships, and now you're seeing the vision. That's an unfortunate situation he created for Cooper Flag.
But defense wins championships, but yet at the end of the day, he goes out and gets defenders who are aged and washed.
But see, the thing is, Klay Thompson. But see, the thing is, like I've said in the beginning, it's like we already knew when lottery night came, right? And we saw the number two, the second draft ball get selected. And who was the last team that didn't get picked? The Dallas Mavericks at number 1. I really knew that this was going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate. I wouldn't say it's it depends on how you look at it. It sucks for Cooper Flag. Yeah, he's got a lot of pressure, whatever.
It is an unfortunate situation for Cooper Flag because you go into a franchise that's just traded away their cornerstone player.
The heart of Dallas.
And now you got these large shoes to fill. Like, I think Cooper Flag is going to go into the Dallas Mavericks and be like, okay, well, I'm just going to have to be Cooper Flag, because giving away your franchise cornerstone and Luka Doncic, I mean, with that much pressure and a dysfunctional organization, you got fans chanting "Fire Nico" in the middle of games. And this is an 18-year-old rookie to see that. You can only imagine what's going through the kid's head.
Man, yeah.
I mean, the dude's catching the brunt of it. So I genuinely,
he's not catching the brunt of it.
I feel bad for this dude. I really do.
The brunt of it.
And they even asked Luka, well, how do you feel about Nico Harrison firing? He just said, it's unfortunate, but I wanted to stay in Dallas.
That's a politically correct answer. He was probably happy he was gone.
Probably, but he's never going to admit it.
No, he won't admit it.
But it was interesting. They asked, would you ever go back to Dallas? Said no further comment.
That's the point. That's what I was getting at. I mean, to go for the team that drafted you, and I understand. As I said previous times, it's time to get over the trade. Move on. I still stand by that statement, but it doesn't still take away from the fact how I feel about the Mavs being stupid and trading Luka Doncic.
He's moved on, but
I know he's moved on.
Time heals all wounds. I'm probably just speaking out from out of the black.
Yeah, man. I
maybe sometime in the
I
future.
remember that night, man. I texted you, bro. I texted you, and Isaac was so upset. He stayed quiet.
I remember where I was, because I remember I was in the Philippines, and I remember looking at my phone, and I saw a notification from Bennie, and Bennie was like, "Hey, Luka to the Mavs, Luka to the Lakers." I was like, "Get out of here with that." And so I get the notification on Bleacher Report that Luka Doncic got traded to the Lakers, and I'm like, what the heck? Is this real?
Well, hey,
now
man.
I just wait for the notification where he returns to Dallas.
But that's not gonna happen. That sure as hell won't happen. But I mean, also too, like I said, we've talked about it numerous times. The media wanted it. I think the media honestly destroyed and had some sort of effect on the way we perceive the Dallas Mavericks, if that makes sense.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, look at it like this, right? I mean, he got traded to the Lakers. Out of everybody, when you look back at that package, and I said in the beginning, okay, that's a great package. You get Anthony Davis. Yeah, he's not like Luka. He's not like Luka Doncic by no stretch. I'm telling you about the trade package.
They should have gotten Austin Reeves.
But that's my point. That's all you got. That's all you got. If you're gonna make a trade with the Lakers, or with any team, you gotta get their superstar back.
Well, the word was that Rob Pelinka wanted to talk to Luka about his commitment to LA, but Nico Harrison shot that down, hence why the trade was so bad.
But the thing is, though, it's if you're going to make that trade, you need to get more. If I was Dallas, if I revisited that trade back then, I'm getting Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves, I'm getting Max Christie, I'm getting some first-round picks for the future to set yourself up. And then I would say, all right, Dallas, it sucks that it's dumb that you still made that move, but you recovered because you got a budding superstar in Austin Reeves. Just imagine if he was in Dallas. Imagine that. Can you imagine Austin Reeves in Dallas? This dude's going to be putting up 25, 26 a game, averaging it. He could legit be an all-star this year on his own team. So, I don't know. Again, that's where I think the media destroyed it, is because the way they framed it, I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't sit well with me. They definitely had some sort of effect on it. And it's going to forever go down as one of the worst trades in NBA history, most lopsided trade in NBA history.
Yeah. It'll be the worst trade.
Yeah, it's the worst trade.
Pretty much.
It's the worst
Bag of peanuts, man.
Yeah, I mean, if we look at Nico Harrison's tenure with the Dallas Mavericks, I mean,
let Jalen Brunson
go. And they said, quote unquote, because the family had something to do. No, the family actually wanted Jalen Brunson to stay in Dallas.
But he was too cheap.
Yeah, you didn't want to give him the contract. So they ended up letting him go. And then you get in these picks.
They had Porzingis, they had Casey Wallace, they had all these good players.
Porzingis did
But
not
the
fit
thing is, though, it
Dallas.
doesn't matter. Yeah, it didn't matter. It didn't work out. But that's my point, is you trade them out, and now look what happens. You see all these players who are succeeding, who are with the back. Look at Quinn Grimes. For damage control, the Mavs decide to trade Quinn Grimes to the Sixers for Caleb Martin, who's not even playing. He's not even playing. And now look at Quinn Grimes.
He's balling right
He's
now.
balling. Oh, my God. See, Dallas, that's how you knew that. That's how I knew Dallas screwed up that trade, man.
I think Nico Harrison's been taking advice from Matt Ishbia or something, man, on how to blow up a roster. Or how to blow up a roster. Like, gee whiz.
All right. Now, the question no one's talking about. How do they fix this mess?
Oof. Rebuild.
I mean, there's word going around that they're
Yeah,
trying to get
rebuilding.
one of the executives from that finals team, Nico's assistant, who actually had some damn sense. Mark Cuban's supposedly going to help.
Yeah, he's coming
sign
back
up on basketball decisions. So it's a lot of damage control. If I'm the Dallas Mavericks, I'm letting tanking the season. I'm trading everything.
It's over.
Yeah, no,
Honestly,
I'm blowing up the roster.
Yep.
I'm gonna trade Anthony Davis. I'm gonna trade Kyrie, and I'm gonna trade Klay Thompson.
It's
and I'm
over.
gonna build around them and tank for Darren Peterson, Boozer, and what's that kid's face?
the Bansa,
Bansa.
Bansa. See,
Yeah.
and that's the thing too. It's like, and I told, that's why I sent you guys in the chat that the Mavs are looking to trade Klay Thompson and Anthony Davis. Well, here's the thing: nobody's going to want Klay Thompson now. He's washed. I've been saying it,
Probably a
Isaac.
buyout,
He's
or maybe
washed.
even Washington.
I told you, Isaac. He's washed. We told you, but you didn't believe us.
well, yeah, because
Yeah, you
Luka
know.
was there, but then he got traded away.
Yeah, he got traded away.
Um,
But Anthony Davis too, because it's not working out. I'm sorry, it's not working out. Put Anthony Davis in a better situation to succeed. Because in Dallas, you might as well just call this season over. I know it's only 11 games in at this current moment, but it's not worth it anymore. You're not gonna win the West. You're not. Kyrie won't come back for another year.
Just
Yeah,
get,
just tank it, just
get
tank
some
it.
picks. I have some
Just
interesting
checking, yeah.
trades that I was checking on the NBA trade machine. I got Anthony Davis going to Chicago. We get in return Vucevic,
No.
Kobe White,
Nope.
and
Absolutely
first
not.
round
That's
Nope,
not worth
that's
it.
awful.
Why would you trade for?
Why would you trade for an aging veteran?
pick. We just need cap space really because we'd rather have that 1 year off rather than Anthony Davis being unavailable for like a
I don't
majority
know,
of the
man.
season.
I don't like that.
And
trade.
he's a Chicago kid. He wants to go play with Chicago. And Kobe White, let's be honest, he needs his own damn team. He kind of needs free reign. And then just to get off Vucevic, they've been trying to trade Vucevic forever.
How's
So
that
I
worked
think
out?
it would not really well.
Yeah,
I think it would
exactly.
benefit both. Chicago gets a superstar. We kind of get like a good star, like some building pieces around Cooper Flag. That's one trade that I have. Because I think he'll get traded to Chicago.
But my point is, like, look, if you make that trade already, like, you're
not right now,
No,
but I mean later on.
If you decide to make that trade, I mean, let's not forget. I will agree. Nico did one great thing, and that's draft Derek Lively. Can we agree? That was a really good pick. He picked up Derek Lively.
What did you say?
Picked Derek Lively and Cooper Flag.
And
Timeout, technical foul. Didn't when he drafted him, he made fun of me and made an absolute joke when I said we got Derek Lively.
Did he? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I remember. You roasted me like, you got Derek
Did I?
Lively. What? Big deal. I'm like, what do you mean big deal? I remember that.
I don't remember that. If I said
do
it, I
remember
said it.
that. And I'm like, hey, Derek Lively's going to be a big piece of the Mavericks. And now you agree
Look,
with me.
if I said it, man. But I'm just saying, like,
I'm just calling it out.
I don't remember that. I gotta look back at episodes. I gotta look back at episodes, bro. I swear I don't even remember that. But no, Derek Lively's been obviously very important for the Mavericks rebuild. I mean, I still think you build around him, Cooper Flag.
Maybe trade Gafford.
Trade Gafford. Yeah, trade Gafford already. It's
not working.
because it's so sad. It's so sad when you saw them when they played the Celtics when they made that magical finals run. They were so good.
They
Still
were
cry about
so
that.
good.
Yeah, they weren't going to beat Boston. We already knew that, Isaac. Come on.
But
In some reality, they do.
But the thing is now they got to rebuild their identity.
yeah,
And I don't know, how would you rebuild a team like that? How would you rebuild their identity? Obviously, we got that point out of the rebuild. But what do you guys think?
I just
they need
think
to focus on?
I'm gonna be honest. I think they need a fire Kid. I think they need a fire Kid.
I don't think they'll fire Kid. I think he's one of the best developmental coaches. I don't think you need to fire him. You just need to get the proper pieces and Cooper Flag discovered his identity.
But I just don't.
And he was part of Mark Cuban's trio, so I don't think he's on the hot seat. It'll give him more flexibility to find the strength of his players and actually build them up.
I just don't think Jason Kidd is the right fit right now for this Dallas Mavericks team. I mean, if you look at the decisions he's made, like putting Cooper Flag at the one as a point guard, let's be real, Cooper Flag struggled as the point guard of the
So
team.
did Giannis.
He needed to have a star. He needs to have a point guard. You saw it when he played the Pelicans when they moved Cooper Flag to his original position.
So he makes
What happened?
adjustments.
I don't think Jason Kidd's the future for this team. I really don't.
I think
so.
I think he is. Because
I would.
if he wasn't reading the room, he would have kept putting Cooper Flag at the point. But he did. and now he's more comfortable. He looks like a number 1 pick.
I just feel like he might get let go.
The thing is, though, it's just like we're still forgetting that this dude helped, or this guy, Jason Kidd.
He revitalized the franchise.
He revitalized the franchise, took him to the finals. No one had Dallas coming out the West that year. No one had to, No, I didn't even see Dallas come out the West. But you can't sit here and say, oh, it's time to let him go. And he's still 2 years removed. It's too soon.
And like I said, he's one of the best developmental coaches.
Absolutely.
You said Cooper Flag struggled. You know who else struggled as a point guard at first year? Giannis Antetokounmpo. Look at him now. Constant MVP conversations.
Yeah, but Cooper Flag isn't an NBA point guard. He is a NBA forward.
And now Jason Kidd's figuring that out.
Yeah.
So I don't think he deserves to be fired.
I think he does.
Another player I don't want to get traded, but I think he'll need to be traded is Kyrie Irving. And
Kyrie's got to go.
He's got to go.
You got to rebuild.
You got to start over, bro.
I was looking at a trade. If I am Dallas, I'm contacting them. You want Kyrie? Send us Van Vliet, 2 picks. And there was one other person, but it worked. And the Rockets get their point guard. They get that depth, that experience, and I think it would work. But I don't know if Houston's going to play ball.
I just think the Mavs just need to clear ship. I mean,
it's over. Yeah, just over. Sorry.
Just move on from Kyrie, move on from Clay, trade Anthony Davis, because as of right now, Anthony Davis's trade value is probably at the bottom. It's low. No team wants to trade for him right now.
Except Chicago.
Yeah, but no team wants to trade for him right now. We're being honest. Injury riddle Anthony Davis, no.
As I said,
that's why I think Rob Pelinka, at the end of the day, it sucked. Like it sucked that Anthony Davis was gone.
But he saw something.
But he saw that Anthony Davis's future with the Lakers. He wasn't going to carry the Lakers to another title. He wasn't going to do that. Just by him, when LeBron left, he wasn't going to lead. So that's why they gave him away.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, with Lively and Flag, those are your 2 great building blocks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think you start with there. I like Jaden Hardy, as much as I trashed him too much in the beginning.
I think that was the other player, Jaden Hardy, maybe.
Jaden Hardy. But the thing is, though, is like they got to play him a little bit more because he's played good in spurts. He's played well in spurts, but he needs minutes.
I definitely think Houston will call up Dallas. They'll make a deal.
I wouldn't be surprised.
We'll get at least 1 Brooklyn pick, maybe Phoenix pick, although Phoenix is looking pretty good. I'm eating my words right now,
Phoenix
Benny.
looks pretty solid, yeah.
But I would definitely negotiate that Brooklyn pick because I don't know what the heck is going on in Brooklyn. None of those rookies are playing. They're coming off the bench. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, Brooklyn needs to trade Cam Johnson.
I mean,
or Cam Thomas.
Yeah, I think it would just blow it up.
Nick Claxton.
Yeah, and Nick Claxton.
Blow it up.
And MPJ. Yeah, they need to blow it up.
Yeah, it's a fire sale out there. I mean, look, like at the end of the day, guys, like the way I see it is, yes, it sucks. Dallas, you start a rebuild. Hopefully, you land in the top 5 and you start over again, right, for next year. We'll just call it
and land one of those top 3 prospects.
Yeah, and then just go from there.
Yeah.
So I just kind of want to tie this all back in because I want to tie this back with the Magic, and I want to ask you guys this: when we look back. Right, obviously, I just keep this in mind. Obviously, with the Luka Doncic trade, right, and you basically give up a bag of peanuts to the Lakers, right? That's all they gave up.
A half-eaten candy bar, you mean?
Yeah, half-eaten candy bar, a crunch bar, and you look at the Orlando Magic giving up 4 unprotected first-round picks. When you take a step back, whose situation is worse, Orlando or Dallas?
Dallas. Just the magnitude of that trade, you will for the next decade that will haunt us. The absolute next decade,
I honestly,
unless by some miracle Luka comes back. Let's be honest, Magic, they're not on the level of Dallas at all. Magic are a minuscule franchise.
You got to look at it like this. Like, I see where you're coming at. I think what you're referring to is the fact that the Magic basically mortgaged their future, but. You don't give away a generational talent like that. You don't do that.
Let me put it in terms of how he'll understand. Imagine this. You guys just won the title. Or, you guys made a finals run, right? The Boston Celtics. You guys, lose by 2 games, right? The next year you trade Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. That is the magnitude of trade that we're talking about in Dallas. That's the magnitude.
Yeah,
that wouldn't make sense, right?
Know.
And that would sting for about a few years, wouldn't it?
No, I mean, well, you know.
What do you mean, no?
When they won the
Paul
chip.
Pierce, the truth, not being green?
But the thing is, man, if you're referencing after they won a chip, it means
no,
they're
this
already
is if
old.
they never won a championship.
I mean, I don't know.
So what do you think? Like, what's your point?
I mean, look, the thing is, though, because with the Orlando Magic, I think there's still some question marks that you have to raise. Look, with the Dallas Mavericks, it's not that hard of a problem. Let me explain it. All you have to do is trade your superstars. Trade your superstars and start a fire sale, rebuild. Orlando, you've got two really young, good players in Banchero, Wagner, and you can say Desmond Bain, right? But now you've got question marks. Okay? You gave up those 4 unprotected first-round picks. What happens in the next 4 or 5 years if they don't start winning games? You constantly see them fall out. They're not making it in the play-in, which I doubt. But just think about that. How would you look at that trade from that perspective? It wouldn't look good. At least with Dallas, all you got to do is just trade AD, trade Kyrie, trade Clay. You might get some good young pieces back. And you might still get some good picks.
You make it seem that easy, but it's not that easy in reality.
I mean,
no matter the amount of picks, whatever
the situation,
Luka Doncic.
No, the situation is not as bad in Dallas. That's just my opinion. I think Dallas has a better chance than Orlando. That's just my future. I'm looking at the future.
I just think Orlando has a couple building blocks they can build on.
That's my point.
Dallas only has Cooper Flag.
Outside of Cooper Flag, who do you have?
That's my point. What, Derek Lively, as one of your young pieces.
Okay, that's 2 pieces.
That's my point.
Compared to Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner.
But the thing is, though, it's like, my point is like, the Mavericks are still young. With the Dallas Mavericks, you got to move those pieces. Move them. It's that simple.
Like I said, you make it sound easy.
It is. It really is simple. You move those pieces, you start over from scratch.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
I don't know. Like, and if the thing doesn't work out in Orlando, I'm just saying it's not going to look good. So I think the Dallas Mavericks situation is not as bad as the Orlando Magic, giving up 4 unprotected first-round picks. And yes, I know it's 12 games into the year, but I sincerely think that the Dallas Mavericks are going to be fine. And it sucks. You give up a generational superstar. I still agree. But, I mean, you're not that bad. Like, at least you can give up 4 unprotected first-round picks for a guy who's shooting mid.
But here's the thing, though. Like, Anthony Davis's trade value is low. Klay Thompson's trade value is
0.
low.
And that's why it's a fire sale.
Kyrie Irving's trade value is low.
It's a fire sale because
nobody's going to want to trade for those players.
At that point, you could get younger pieces.
Well, who's going to want to trade for them?
I don't know. There's a bunch of teams who want to trade for them. Go out in basketball purgatory, figure it out.
They're not going to.
Some teams going to do it.
Want some sort of risk-free something.
I don't know. I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying.
It's not that easy.
I get what you're saying. Yeah. I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, right now, who would trade for an injury-prone Anthony Davis or Klay Thompson? I just don't think any team right now would want to do that.
You'd be surprised. There's some teams who would do it.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Well,
I wouldn't be surprised either. But I just think right now the Mavericks, they're in a tight spot. I mean, they don't have really anybody. I mean, the trade value for their marquee players is low.
But I will say this, though. Can we agree? The Luka Doncic trade forced a rebuild within Dallas. Can we agree?
Absolutely.
Okay, right? With the Orlando Magic, what do? They're just like, screw it. Like you said earlier, push all their chips to the table. We'll give you 4 first-round picks, Cole Anthony for Desmond Bain. How'd that work out? 12 games in, I get it. How'd it work out? It's not looking good. Good for now. But if this problem continues, then we gotta start posing the question: is this trade as bad as Luka Doncic?
I think this would be a great topic for us to visit mid-season.
It would be. It absolutely would.
I think it would become. If we hit the 40-game mark, then we could start talking. Okay, well, let's look back at that.
For me, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. That's all I have to say.
I just think it's 12 games in. I mean, it's not looking great right now, but it's 12 games in. I want to see it then, and then I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to probably say the season looks like it's lost for the Orlando Magic. But for the Mavericks right now, their season's lost, dude.
That's what I'm saying. It's easy. Just trade your pieces. You know what I mean?
Who's going to trade for that?
Ship it out to a contender. I know there's some willing contenders who'd want to trade for them. I don't know.
I mean, we'll see.
Matt Ishbia really took Nico Harrison really took a playbook out of Matt Ishbia and James Jones out there from Phoenix on how to self-destruct a team that went to the NBA Finals. You had a great young core, and then you traded away your franchise player,
and you let Derrick Jones Jr., who also pivotal in the finals.
It's like this Mavericks team is just a circus right now.
It's a circus, man.
It's a circus.
Well, but like I said, Orlando Magic. Like I said, the Orlando Magic are screwed if Bane does not turn out to be the player.
I'm not denying that.
You know what I mean?
I'm not denying that.
You go from 19 to 15. You shoot almost 40% from three. Now you're shooting 30%. I don't know. That's I expect more from Desmond Bane, I guess. But anyway, what are you guys' closing thoughts? Do we have any takes that we want to share? Some hot cakes?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, what you got?
The Oklahoma City Thunder are overrated.
Oh, come on, stop it.
They're overrated.
They're 12-1.
They're overrated.
Says the one who got looked by like 30 yesterday.
They're overrated.
He's just salty right now.
I'm not salty. I'm just saying.
So salty
you guys saw her last night on Super Mario's episode. Like I told you guys, outside of Shea, who is the Thunder's number 2 option?
J-Dub. He's been hurt.
J-Dub's out.
Hey,
so you're telling me I don't trust Chet.
Casey Wallace is being having an underrated card, in my opinion. That's just me. Casey Wallace is having an underrated. AJ Mitchell. All
right,
he's
all right. So let's do this.
He's triggered. He's so triggered.
Let's do this. Let's take out Shea. Are you going to trust Chet Holmgren to lead that Thunder team? Answer the question.
In some respect,
no.
In some respect, I would.
No, you got to show respect to him.
I would. I show respect to him, but I don't trust him to lead my team.
We're not saying we trust him completely, but
I don't trust
in some respect. But I just have something to tell you. They are 12-1.
Cool.
Stop talking.
Cool.
It's over. It's over. You sound like every other Laker fan out there.
OKC is
Laker
overrated.
You guys just got looked last night.
It's not even that. It's just I've seen it from the beginning of the season. You go to 2 double overtime games.
Hey,
2 double overtime games against a Pacers team that does not have Tyrese Halliburton, and Miles Turner was shipped out. Went out to Milwaukee in the offseason. No, you do not do that. You take care of business. I do not trust this OKC team.
But yet, if
wins or win.
I don't trust this OKC the Lakers, team. You'd be like, oh, they still got the win. They're still the champs. I bet you anything.
I don't trust OKC. I just don't. I think they're overrated, and I think Chet Holmgren is overrated.
No, I could say something right now, but I think I'm just gonna bite my tongue.
Say it.
Say it. He's gonna be pissed off.
Say it.
Austin Reeves is having the most overrated season right now. That's my hottest take. He's so overrated. Like every Laker fan will hype him up, and I'm like, that's great. I just don't see it. I don't care. You put up 51. You put up 51 against the Kings. How many free throws did it take?
How you can ask the same thing? How many free throws does it take for Shea Gilgeous?
I'm not denying it.
He scores 50 plus. I won't deny it. 39 free throw attempts.
Hey, points are points.
Points are points.
Okay, so Austin Reeves, 12 of 22. You know how much that is? How much is that?
What, are we taking away the free throws?
Yeah, take away the free throws.
24.
29 points. 29 points.
29 points. How many threes he made?
What's his field goal percentage?
Don't ask me.
54%. So you're telling me that's not efficient? You look at Shea Gilgeous-Alexander right now. You take away those 30 free throws. He's
so triggered. He's so triggered.
25 points.
I knew this would get him.
No.
Look at him. Look at
Shea and you're just like, is this guy really efficient if you take away the free throws? He's not.
I'm not denying that, bro.
Shea is not efficient. Austin Reeves is way more efficient.
Austin Reeves is having an overrated season for the Lakers.
Shea can play both ways. Austin Reeves can't.
I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that.
As I said before, Austin Reeves is having the most overrated year.
And the OKC Thunder are overrated.
That's fine. If that's your opinion, that's fine.
They're overrated.
I don't know how they're overrated, but
they're overrated.
It doesn't make sense. But Austin Reeves is overrated. Is having an overrated season.
OKC is overrated.
All right.
I don't trust that.
Hey, do you see how it got?
I don't trust that.
It got him
so. Me for once.
I know, man. He lost it. Man.
You done?
I'm done, man.
Did you throw your time?
You heard that. OKC Thunder are overrated. And I think, and you know who's coming out the West this year? The Denver Nuggets.
I won't deny it.
I'm not saying they're not a threat, but calm down, man. Just because you got a fresh butt whooping from the OKC Thunder.
And as I said before, Austin Reeves is having an overrated season with the Lakers.
I wouldn't say it's overrated, but I think
so we're making assumptions that I'm upset that the Lakers got beat last night.
It's kind of obvious.
No,
it's kind of obvious.
Absolutely.
We in his head, bro. We in his head.
Absolutely.
Hey, man.
I'm just stating the fact. I just really don't trust the OKC Thunder. I just don't trust
what
it.
Fact?
If anybody opens their eyes clearly, if anyone opens their eyes clearly, do we really trust OKC?
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know what you've been watching,
I trust the Nuggets more than I do the Thunder.
It's like every year.
I trust the Nuggets
it's like in football.
more than I do the
Every year, what do Cowboys fans say? This is our year. This is our year. This is our year. That's what you sound like, bro. That's what you sound like.
He's acting like they're the Magic. They're 6-6. They're 12-1.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Calm down. You're just sore from the butt.
Chad, they really think I'm upset because the Lakers got whooped last night.
It's true.
I'm not really upset about that. I don't really
then
care.
You would have let it go. You would have let it go 5 minutes ago.
I did let it go. All I'm just saying is, all I brought up was OKC Thunder. You brought up Austin Reeves.
I'm just saying.
It's impressive. I do disagree with Benny on that, but
I'm
it's
just
not
saying,
overrated. He's properly rated.
I'm not saying that he's a superstar. All I'm saying, all I'm saying is the OKC Thunder overrated. That's
when
it.
you talk to every Laker fan, they'll say Austin Reeves is a superstar. You talk to any Laker fan, right? Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right.
See, exactly. Is he a superstar? Is he a superstar? Answer the question.
Why are you trading?
I'm asking.
Why are you trading? All I said was the OKC Thunder overrated.
We got him. We got him.
I said OKC Thunder's overrated.
Anyway, guys. Do you have any closing thoughts?
Really quick, my hot take. I got the Pistons going to the finals. Detroit, they're going to experience the finals. New York Knicks are probably going to get bounced in the first or second round.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You know what? I'm going to even go out on a limb. I'm going to say Cleveland Cavaliers are going to be a playing team. They're going to be a playing team the way they're playing. The minute Donovan Mitchell goes out, they're going to be a playing team.
Wow.
They're not going to be that powerhouse. They are going to be a playing team.
I don't disagree with you on that
The
one.
Heat are looking better than them. And they don't have Bam right now. They're looking better
Chicago can mess around and be a top 3 team out East. I'm just saying.
It'd be a top 5, yeah.
I see top 3 for Chicago.
But OKC is not overrated. So
yeah, OKC is overrated.
Okay. Lakers overrated too, though.
OKC
at this
is
point.
overrated.
I'm just saying.
We could go on and on and on. But you guys have any closing thoughts? Any closing thoughts?
I got no closing thoughts, but
rage. I feel it.
But if you stayed far to this channel, you stayed far to this episode, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We do appreciate the love and support.
Yes. Thank you so much for everyone who's been watching our episodes. We will continue to drop episodes every Thursday. Stay tuned for the latest updates on our episodes. If you haven't already, make sure to follow us on TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, you name it. We are on it. Thank you, team. Please show the love for the Dummies on the Hardwood.
You guys have anything else?
No.
And on that note, guys, we're out.
Have a great night.